I'm Crystal. I am 42 years old and from Texas.
And my name is Gabriel, and I am 41 years old and also from Texas. Wow, our life was it was pretty great. Can I say we had a lot of plans. We were in our career. We built a home. We did quite a bit. A lot of things we had wanted to plan before having a child. We did a lot of vacationing. Got to see quite a bit
of
the world. But we always felt there was something lacking, which was a baby. So that's kind of what our life was. Everything was good, and we wanted more.
I agree. Same thing. We right after high school just started working. It was just go, and you get into a routine, and yeah, then it's like we want something more. We want a family. So one of my patients told me about a friend coming to Mexico for fertility treatment, which I had never thought about coming to Mexico for that. And I, that evening, started just looking at fertility centers in Mexico, and happened to come across y'all and several others, but LIV just jumped out at me. It grabbed me right from the beginning, and doing my research and looking into it, everything is in-house. That's just a place I wanted to come to.
Never.
No.
Kind of always when I heard about it.
Yes.
We're like, you know what? It's a bonus. Puerto Vallarta, we hear it's beautiful, culture's great. Why not?
I thought fantastic because it's a reach out, here's your an email that you can reach out to, and I said, I'll try it out. And from the very beginning, it was great communication back and forth, from just general questions, easy questions that what's the pricing, or what's the process, and everything was always answered. And so from the very beginning, wonderful, even to now. We have results, and here we are again, hopefully for number 2, 3, whatever God brings us.
Pretty much.
And it's been a great experience for me and Mom.
I like to say treat you like family, just because you have questions, they're gonna answer them from, as we mentioned, what's the price or whatever, or what's a good place to eat. Just recommendations. Everyone was just real kind, just giving us encouragement and just advice, they say. So it was very warm welcoming to have something like that, especially when you're coming in with the unknowns, they say, and it's just nice to have that comfort though.
Yeah, actually, even at the beginning, they even gave us places to stay, recommendations for lodging, because you come here and you're gonna spend some time here. So yeah, they even gave us recommendations for lodging. The main one. I think just guidance through all of it is a great highlight. We get a vacation out of it also here, coming here. It actually works. For me, going through all of the treatments, here they actually take the time to with you with mom to do those extra tests, do those extra ultrasounds, check on the levels. And for me, I needed all of that. I needed those extra boosts that I never received before in all my 6 prior treatments before coming here. So it's definitely, the highlight is that they take the time. I really do.
I think also too, it feels that in a situation like this, you want to make sure that you're comfortable and that you're more relaxed. You're going into the thought process like you don't want to stress over things, and just having all the information at hand, whether it's through staff, through emails, whatever, having a beautiful place to kind of sit back and relax just helps. It helps.
It does.
With the process, they say. So highlight is kind of getting away from the busy hustle and bustle of your normal life, and being able to just kind of relax and take it all in, and enjoy the culture here in Mexico. The beautiful people out here, just warm and welcoming, as they say. So to me, that was the big highlight. And of course, Ben here is the main highlight. But ideally, it's been an awesome experience.
So I believe over there it is, some things are the same, whereas here is your calendar, just like here's your calendar, and here's your your meds, and you do this on this day and all that. But back home it was, here's your calendar and that's it. Here it's, here's your calendar, but we want to see you on day 2 or a couple days later, and let's eval. And then I come in for testing, and they say, nope, you need a little bump in meds. And so, okay, a couple days later, we'll see. I came back again to see how that was. And no, I still needed an extra little bump. So here it was definitely more, how do I say, not hands-on, but just more monitoring, where back home, no, it wasn't any of that. You were given one level of med, and that was it. And every time it was like that for me, with 3 different doctors, and none of that worked. Where here, there was more of the
exclusivity, I think,
yes,
what you're trying to say.
yes.
Just that one-on-one with them. We felt like we were guided through every single step, and like she mentioned, going through what happens in the States, it's just that you're just a person. You're not a family, and I think that's what makes it a lot different.
Yeah, anything, another patient. And here it's not, you don't get that feeling at all.
I think for couples that are like, that are going through things like this, we went through 6 different, what they call the IUIs, and it was devastating. From the first one to the last one, it's all the same, the same emotion,
roller coaster.
Having to feel that excitement, but then it's that complete letdown of like, oh, it didn't happen again. And sometimes you kind of lose faith at times, but I think for us, we went through this journey, and it also brought us closer to our faith. We had towards the end just prayers from a lot of people. Our faith grew. We learned to understand that we just need to just let God be in control, as they say, and His timing is His time. So. Do we go through this heartache again? Because we've heard stories where people have gone through treatment, doesn't work. Do we want to go through that again? That was the main thing that kind of got me more than anything. Will it be a letdown? That's kind of where I wasn't sure. But at the same time, we're like, well, we've gone this far.
And what have we got to lose?
What do we have to lose?
Yeah. We've done it before, and what have we got to lose? Let's do it again. I think when we first said, let's do it, the amount of time here, luckily, I have a great staff at work. Don't worry about it. We've got it. So time away from everything that you're leaving behind was a concern. And then I had to just kind of learn to focus on this and relax. Like my husband said, not just look at where you're at. Try to relax, take in some of the culture, relax, try to make it a vacation also, but also with a purpose. So for me, it was my biggest was trying, I think, to just not concentrate on everything that I'm used to back at home.
Oh, wow.
I cried. I was so excited.
Like that guy, that happy.
That happy.
No, we both cried.
Yeah,
we waited so long. It was something we've been wanting.
It was so wonderful.
Yeah, and we talk about it every once in a while. We'll remember that day, just reminiscing, as they say. It was a relief, but also at the same time, I was like, oh man. Yeah. A little scary because what's next?
Yes.
What's next? But I mean, it was.
But more happy, just beyond happy.
And I think us being able to tell our parents about that we were gonna.
They were gonna be grandparents.
Grandparents. That's what they'd been wanting for a while, and it was just so many emotions.
Oh.
More crying. More crying.
Yes, more crying. I mean, this is. He's awesome. He is awesome.
I mean, you feel even more blessed than you are.
Yes.
So we're strong in faith, and we just give thanks to God that He gave us a miracle, and
it's really blessed.
Extremely. We had a lot of prayers. We had a lot of encouragement, and to finally, let's just say, you get to the finish line, which is technically still the starting line. It's amazing. Like it was the most beautiful thing in the world.
Don't give up. I mean, just don't give up. Here we go. This is proof.
If it's something that you know that you need, it's something that you know that you need and want. You just don't give up. You just don't. It's amazing. I mean, just be strong in your faith. Have a great support group, whether it's your parents, friends, church groups. Just have that support and just continue to say, I believe that it's going to happen. You gotta just declare it, as they say.
And reach out to LIV. Reach out to LIV, because any question that they have, they will answer it. And they're willing to help, and they can. And this is testimony here. This is proof.